Good morning from upstate New York. We had about a day and a half of where it cleared up. We didn't have a lot of rain, so I was able to come over here and kind of plant some of this. And yeah, it's been raining again since. Thankfully, we're not flooding like a lot of places though. So I fixed up the scarecrow, got him looking better again, and put his bells on so when the wind blows he will jingle. What was that show where Jim Belushi grows weed, where he has a weed farm? He was adamant about having to have bells in the garden because it was good luck. So ever since I saw him say that, I have been putting bells in the garden. So anyway, where you see all of the pipes is where I planted beans, where the corn was last year. They're all old bean seeds. I don't know if they're going to come up, but if they do, great. I did that to fix the soil. The old pipes look ugly, but they're left over from old jobs, and we're just reusing and recycling. And then the stuff we're using as fencing is old pieces of coolers. So we decided, why not use what we have, so that way we don't have to buy as much fence. But we are starting to build up the walls. I had planted some Waltham butternut and some Howden pumpkins in the greenhouse, so I planted them out, and then amongst them I put a bunch of old seeds that I have no idea what they are. So it's going to be really interesting to see what ends up coming up. Could be gourds, could be pumpkins, could be both, could be squash, who knows. The zinnias I planted out, I had started those in the greenhouse. Actually, I started them in the basement and then moved them to the greenhouse, and now they're out here. So the chives are beautiful. Aren't they so pretty? So my herb garden, for the most part, came back, which is great. And I got the tomatoes planted out. Some of them are still on the small side, but I think that they'll be okay. I had to get as much out as possible though, because I'm leaving next week to spend 3 weeks in Virginia running my sister-in-law's farm for her while she goes overseas. So yeah, it's going to be interesting when I get back. I have a feeling that the weeds are going to be way ahead of me. This weed plot needs to still get dug up and potatoes planted in it before I leave, with any luck. This is the corn patch, which is mostly seed, because the ones I started in the greenhouse I did not have good luck with. A lot of them fell apart as I went to plant them, or I couldn't get them separated. So I just kind of gave up, put in the ground what I had left, and then just planted rows of seeds. So we'll see what happens. Again, here's the tomatoes. And then cucumbers. The pickling cucumbers are doing good. The regular cucumbers are suffering. Now, I don't know if it's because once I planted them out, there was too much rain. I don't know. But I have got mushrooms. I gotta show you. Because of all of this rain, I've never seen mushrooms like this everywhere. And I mean everywhere. They're coming up all over the place. Wait till you see the ones over here. They start out like these little buttons, right? And then they turn into that. And then they turn into this. I mean, that's so cool, right? It's like so cool. So, yeah, they're everywhere. Covering this entire garden over here. I don't think I have them in the little, well, I don't have them in the garden at the house. I'm thinking because that was newly mulched. This was all last year's. So I don't know. It's really interesting though. I just kind of walk along and find mushrooms popping up absolutely everywhere. It's crazy. They're so cool. Anyway, does anybody know what kind of mushrooms those are? If you do, please let me know. There's more there. So anyway, I think he looks a lot better. And just wanted to touch base with you guys. Like I said, this garden's gonna just pretty much be a big experiment to see what happens. anything I get, it's a blessing. So I think I'm gonna concentrate more on what's going on over at the other garden at the house, because over there I think it's gonna make more food for us. This is just kind of like I said, whatever we get, we get. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.